glad they were in the right room.
Yeah. We did it.
Oh my gosh.
We would have believed it.
Yeah. Wang it.
We would have wang it. Either way.
Yeah. So I guess, should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Jamie Marchi. I'm a woman in voice acting. And I'm also a writer in voice acting.
And you've
Really?
And a director in voice acting. Yes.
Really?
And I smile for selfies.
She has a really cute
I do that too.
I'll take a selfie for you.
Oh, great, thank you. That's not a selfie though, if you take it.
Right. Yes.
Auto selfie.
Right.
Please.
I think we're going to have a challenge with you in raising a hand, I think.
Yeah.
You're going to be a challenge for us. Yeah.
So anyway, I'm Brina Palencia. I also do the acting of the voice.
And the body.
I do body acting. So
That's what it looks like.
this is what it looks like when I act on camera. So weird that I haven't been cast in anything.
They don't understand my genius.
Yeah. So I do on-camera acting and motion capture, and I also do music directing for anime.
And she's a singer.
I am a singer-songwriter. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
What's your first name?
Yeah, I'm also a woman in anime, and my name is irrelevant.
That's a lie.
My name is Irrelevant Miller.
We don't know your name is irrelevant, but you can call me Relly.
Right. Oh, that's cute. I like that. My name's Amanda Miller, or Amanda C. Miller, because there's a million Amanda Millers.
What does the C stand for?
Celine.
Celine, I love that.
My mom's from France, so she gave us all French middle names.
Cheers?
Because if I was like Celine Miller, you'd be like, oh, like Celine Dion.
That's true. You're right. That's true.
There's a French restaurant, and they're playing Celine Dion in French.
That's not authentic,
overkill.
she's
It's
Canadian.
overkill. She's French.
She's French Canadian, they're not the same thing.
That's true.
But then you can say that anytime somebody calls you Celine Dion.
It's true.
Be like, it's French Canadian.
French Canadian, that's all the talk. That's how we talk.
That's her natural
I'm
accent.
saying that's like saying that like French, or that's like saying like British people and American are the same thing.
It's
Right.
true. It's true. Different.
They're very different.
They're very different. Anyway, yes, I'm a voice actor. I'm Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Moon Crystal. And you can Google things, I guess.
Well, you have that web series,
Oh yeah,
right?
she's
I do.
so much
I'm
fun
glad
with
that
the
you
word.
Yay! It's my web series is called Ghosts and Stuff Inc. and it features some other voice actors. So that's an on-camera thing.
Yeah.
And I wrote it, and I'm in it. It's like,
Yay!
it's like Parks and Rec
She's
meets
a funny woman.
Ghostbusters.
We love her. Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
So do we want to just make this a Q&A? or-
Yeah, we're gonna do a Q&A. So you guys in charge of half of.
Yeah, so there's a little mic right there. That's a normal size mic. It's not tiny or anything. I don't know why it's an average mic. It's like, yeah, average
It
size
looks little
mic.
to us because we're so
Right.
far away.
Yeah.
We're such titans of industry.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So please line up behind this mic with your questions for us. It doesn't have to be about being a woman in voice acting. You could ask us about our pets.
We would talk about those.
For hours. The entire hour.
It's true.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
this
you
panel
have to
doesn't
get-
exist unless people
Right,
line up
they're getting on.
and talk in this mic. and
Otherwise,
ask
it's
questions.
us just being ridiculous children.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No one has it. There you go.
There
Mr.
we go.
Hero. If you want to get in line behind him, feel free.
All right. I kind of have two questions, I guess. The first one is for Amanda Miller, because the other voice actress for Sailor Jupiter is here. And have you got to meet her and talk to her?
Yeah, so for those who don't know, so there's, just because I'm not a time traveler, there was the 90s dub that like I grew up watching, that was the Deke dub, and so the cast for that is here, and then Viz Media in 2014 redubbed the old version to kind of make it more close to the Japanese, so they didn't cut as much out, they're not cousins anymore. And then we also did Sailor Moon Crystal, which is just a totally new version. So yeah, we have double Jupiters here, and I met them at SAC Anime, and they're super cool. We just had lunch together in the green room, and we were talking about like diets and how like saturated fat is not bad for you, is that pretty sensitive? Like we were talking about all this.
Butter is my jam.
Yeah, butter, coconut oil.
Coconut oil and all that.
I love coconut oil. It's really good
I love
for
it in
shaving.
me and on me.
Is that related to the body work stuff you do? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I go into auditions covered in coconut oil.
Like greasy Palencia.
That's the gummy.
And she's like, that's Reese's.
Yeah, that's true. Because I am racist against Brinas.
Me too. Me too.
I guess my second
Sorry.
question is.
Wait,
My second question is, how has the industry kind of changed? I think since you ladies started, like.
Are you implying that we're?
But just kind
Yeah,
of.
we started when we were 5.
Well, I mean, the simuldub is that's the big change. That's a huge change. You can speak more to that than I can, because you have to do the writing for it.
I do. I have a 2-day turnaround on broadcast up script, so that's 24 minutes of adapting a pretty usually stilted translation to maintain character and storytelling while fitting flaps that are previously
And oftentimes making it really funny, which you
and
do.
also fitting timing into those flaps in 2 days, and it's 24 minutes usually. So it takes, I mean, it's
So like back in the day, it used to take like a week, right?
Yeah. I mean, it would take us a year to get one season of a show done. And we, recording and mixing and everything, and now we have, if it's a 12-week episode, 12-week show, it's done in 12 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a totally different approach. But from the female angle, there are so many more female roles than there are now. When I started, Funimation had 2 shows. One of them was Dragon Ball Z, or 3 shows. One of them was Dragon Ball Z, one of them was Yu Yu Hakusho, and the other, my first show, was Fruits Basket. I'm Motoko Megawa, the Yankee fan club president.
I like that show.
Yeah, that's my very first thing. It's been 15 years. Yeah.
You're like basically dead.
Only inside. Yeah, so I mean that has, but definitely like that. I mean, you think of those 3 shows. There's a girl, and then a whole bunch of her, and then there's a bunch of guys fighting, and like one girl in the middle, and then there's like a couple girls and a whole bunch of guys that fight around. So now it's just a totally different world, and the fandom is different. We have a lot of female fans now that we didn't have.
Yeah, so there's way more like Sakura Quest. Are you in that? That's one that Caitlin is directing, and it's just like a total slice of life show, just about girls, like and like friendship and like learning of the history of your culture and all that stuff. And it's like it's not fan servicey at all. It's not like look at my panties. It's like let's like really talk about relationships, and it's like. Yeah, it's really cool.
Like look at each other's panties in like a serious way.
Yeah,
After school special.
yeah.
After school special.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Or
Every party I went to in college felt like an after school special. Sorry.
Snow White with the red hair. That's another
Yes.
good example. That's like a really strong female character who like
2 really strong female
There's
characters.
a lot of really.
There's a lot.
It's like all strong female characters. But like it's such a great example of a healthy relationship too. That just doesn't.
Boundaries.
Yeah. Not choosing each other and not desperately needing each other. You just like help each other out and support one another. It's really cool. It's good.
I think also, like you were saying, like the fandom's changed in the sense that like, I wasn't in the industry this long ago, but I remember like when I was a kid, and I would watch like Sailor Moon growing up. We had, first of all, barely had the internet, and we did like one website that was like Angel Fire or Angel City or like one of the GeoCities or like those old websites were. And like there was like one website for Sailor Moon, and you're like, I guess there's 10 other fans in the world. Like you didn't know how big the fandom was because there was no way to connect. And now, not only can you like connect online, but you can come to these conventions. You can you can cosplay. It's like it's
When
cool
you
to
connect
see
with people in the industry too, like you can actually like tweet it.
Yeah, exactly. It's much more like there's that more immediacy and also realizing the scope of the fandom.
Yeah.
And I don't. Cause I imagine when Fruits Basket started, was there conventions around or like not as many?
I did not go to. I started in 2002. I did not go to my first convention until 2007.
Yeah, because I've heard it blew up within the past like 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Convention scene.
Yeah.
Because there were conventions that existed, because I remember being a fan when I was in like high school and college, and like my friends would go to conventions, but I could never afford it. And so, like, I knew that they were around, but I don't think that voice actors were that big of a deal.
Yeah, I think
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, if you talk to some of the people that were there just like a few years before me, and you were there for this time.
Yeah, we were about to say
They'll talk, like Monica Real will talk about it and be like, she was there and she had a voiceover, but nobody cared about the dubbing, it was all subbing. And so she had like 2 people in her panel and she'd be like, you guys wanna go to the bar? So they go to the bar, hang out, and have a panel at the bar, which is still, I think, a great idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, that's totally different too, like, you know, to go from like, as a kid, I thought it was really cool and I love cartoons, of course I love anything animated, but I never thought, oh, that's a job I could have.
Yeah, you don't realize it can be a career.
Yeah, and then, yeah, people say, oh, can you look, if you were like yourself when you were in college, because I'm a theater degree, right? Would you have looked and been like, I'm gonna be an anime voice actor? I didn't even know that was a thing.
I knew that voice acting was a thing, but I didn't remember that I knew what voice acting was because I was going through one of my old journals for my English class when I was like in 6th grade, I think, and one of the journal entries, like the question of the day was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I wrote that I wanted to be a voice actor. But I don't even remember thinking that. Like, I don't even remember thinking that or writing it. So I was like, oh, you're welcome, 13-year-old Brina. You did it.
Yeah.
Maybe you had a different career originally, and then you were like really unhappy, so you went back in time to be like Inception yourself.
Yeah. It's like, no, be a voice actor, be a voice actor.
I thought that's what happened.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That means that at some point, I'll be able to time travel.
If you do not share that with me, I will never.
Actually, when I watched anime when I was in the 90s, there wasn't any a lot on the English version.
No, there wasn't.
weren't options.
No,
Yeah.
and if you wanted to get it, you had to buy it, and those 4 episodes cost $60. Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Have you ever had a real embarrassing or real hilarious moment in the recording booth?
Yes.
I've caused more embarrassing moments than I've had.
I mean, usually embarrassment and hilarity go hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
Just go tell it.
Okay, definitely the just worst. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this show, but has anyone ever seen Aquarion?
Yes.
Yes. So Aquarion is like, it's like a mech show, and when you merge, you have to like make orgasm sounds. So, my brother is an engineer at Funimation. And Tatum was the director.
Oh, God.
And my brother was the engineer. So the first time that we had to dub a scene like that, like I did it and I could hear everything in my headphones, and then like Gene, like afterward, like I hear Michael say like, okay, can you play that back so that I can hear it though? Because my brother had turned down the sound like completely, and so when Tatum was like, can I hear that though? My brother was like, no, it's fine. It'll be fine. And he was like, he was like, no, you don't. You don't need to hear it. We can move on. Everything's fine. So yeah, doing that whole season with my brother was real awkward.
Amanda.
I don't really have any good embarrassing ones, so I'm going to share one from one of my castmates. She shares a story at con, so it's not like I'm spoiling any secrets, but Christina B had a session once where she accidentally like let out one of those like cute little girly farts in the booth. It was like, and the engineers and like the people in the booth didn't know what it was. So instead, like usually if you know something farted, you kind of just like you just disregard it, you move on, you like.
That is not true.
Jamie will call it out.
I will be like, you farted, it happened, welcome.
We're gonna put that up for real.
You're not a real voice actor, please.
Yeah. But yeah, so she that, and then they're like, wait, hold on, there's a sound, and like they kind of like were moving it back and forth, trying to like get the sound out. She's like, I can just record it again. They're like, no, it's fine. It was a great take. We don't want to. Let's just, and so she's just like, oh my god, it's like a going back and forth trying to get the sound out. I think they should just tell the story as me, but like the scene is already told it, so that people will be like.
You should say it's something you have to tell them to go find out who it is.
Yeah.
And then you have like a job, like a
research
tasks. I would say the most embarrassing for me was the first time I did any fighting. And that was in a show called Salty Rape. I played a car. Actually, I wasn't a car, I was a human who was named Integra, which is a car. And she had a lot of fighting to do. Now, Christopher Sabat, you might know him as freaking Vegeta. Yeah, no big deal. He was directing, and on that day, he was sick. So he couldn't show me what sort of fighting noises to do.
Oh, like you couldn't, yeah.
Yeah, and if you, like, I didn't grow up playing fighting characters, like my characters talked about their feelings. You know, She-Ra, she would, beat him up silently because she had a lot of thoughts happening, I don't know. And so I didn't do a lot of fight play as a kid. So I didn't really know how to make fight noises. And then there's Christopher Sabat being like, yeah, like you're totally, getting kicked in the chest. That. I'm like, how does that sound? It was horrible. And I was mortified the entire time. Just like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fired. And then we are working on it, and eventually he's like, no, it's cool. I'll just get someone else to do all the fight noises. And then we move on, and I was like, I'm dead inside.
Yeah, you never want to hear that as
It
an
was
actor.
horrible. So some of those fight noises are not mine. But at the same time, I started doing Witchblade, and then I got fight noises down. It was like, oh, this is fight noises. So for a while, when I directed, I was always like, Chris Sabat replaced me because he couldn't show me how to do the fight noises. So it's just me. I've had it worse than any of your fight noises.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I find that's true of a lot of, speaking of women in voice acting, when I directed, I noticed that a lot of women wouldn't know how to do fight noises, and men cannot fake laugh.
Yes.
Because women grow up learning immediately how to fake laugh. That's what we do. So it's like anytime you have a girl in the booth, it's just like, all right, this cue, just laugh for like 10 seconds. Okay, no problem. And then you do a guy, it's like I have to like trick them. Like I would like tell them a joke. Yeah, tell them a joke. Yeah, to say boobs right before it. That's how guys.
That's horrible. And to this day, one of those engineers, you know who he is, still doesn't think I can do fight. Like, it has been like 13 years.
Also, he's really bad about that in general.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he still doesn't, like, it's like, he's only ever heard me in like high-pitched characters, and it's like, I do a lot of low-pitched characters, bro. It's like, no, it's not good.
Does he just have like a short-term memory, or like he's
It's like he just stopped learning things. Right? He just like learned one thing about you, and it's like, that's you for the rest of our friendship.
Right. Like, I'll do a fight noise. I'll be like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. And it's like, well, I've done it at least 78 times for you.
Yeah.
The one time.
It's like every time it's like a surprise. Like, when did you? It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm like psychoanalyzing your engineer in my head. Like, maybe he's afraid of change, like me.
Yes.
My brother.
That's actually exactly right. That's
Yeah,
exactly
my little brother, in my head, he will always be 7. When I think about him, when I talk about him, he's still 7. He's like 24, and he's like 6'4". But I'm like, no.
He's 7.
He's like,
Yeah. We have
About
that
your
story.
brother.
Remind me to tell you about the time I raped Clinton. She was there. It was hilarious.
okay.
To make up.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
That's so good.
She's like,
Sorry.
my question.
Anyway, all right, you guys are still here. All right.
In case you haven't noticed, we really like each other.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Next.
Voice actors.
Yes.
Well, women voice actors and male voice actors. Are you a tightly knit group? Do you all tend to know each other, like between anime and like say something to video games or wherever the voice acting might be? you all tend to know each other along the way through social media or through work or production companies you work for?
Yes. Conventions. It's usually through
Yeah,
conventions that we get to know
conventions,
each other because we don't record together. So there are people that like in Fairy Tale, Juvia is obsessed with Gray. I have said 2 words to that actual voice actor in my entire life to him. Maybe 3. No, 4. Nice to meet you. That's it. Like we've never had a conversation. I don't know. I don't even. Well, I'd probably recognize him if I saw him again. But yeah, like so. A lot of times we don't hang out at all because he doesn't do conventions. So
Right,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and like, I mean, you work in LA, I don't work in LA.
Yeah, like we interacted first like over Twitter, but like we met for the first time like recently, like
Just this last year, I think. And, I mean, I'd heard from Brina that I would love you. She was right. But yeah, people wanted us to hate each other, which was fun.
People like to pit people against each other when there's multiple voice actors playing a certain part.
Yeah.
So like, like with the Sailor Jupiter thing, I always make it very clear, like, I love Susan Roman, she's fantastic. There's no like, well, I'm gonna meet her outside, you know? And so for,
We should do that though. We should be like, oh, I hate her.
we should start a Twitter board, just like laugh.
pretend,
Look
yeah.
at this person said.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we both voiced Junko and Ashima from, so I voiced her in the video game, and then they did the dub in Funimation in
Yeah.
Texas, so it's 2 different cities, and so people were trying to be like, I don't
They
understand why
really
people,
want us to hate each other.
they like, I don't understand why people tag voice actors and stuff, and they're like, what do you think about this? I don't like this person, is this, like, people don't tag,
Please don't insult other voice actors when you're tweeting at me ever. Like just
right, what do you
know
want
like
to get?
Yeah.
Do you want me to say,
Like, I'm not gonna agree with you.
Right. And then I'll say something and get in trouble.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
where you like call them out, and be like, that's rude?
Yeah.
or-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do. And then I get in trouble for it.
Well,
Then,
shouldn't, because it's true, it's rude. So
that's
yeah,
what
it's rude,
I
don't do that.
say. But I guess I can be nice.
If you're gonna talk smack about people on Twitter, just don't tweet at them, or don't use an at.
Or why talk smack? Like, be positive. People.
Yeah. Go do anything else. What are? Oh wait, no, maybe I shouldn't make that.
Now, Brina and I met way back in the day because we did Wallet together.
Yeah.
With Trina Nishimura. It was usually the
Oh,
3 of us.
Yeah.
For like 2 years straight.
Yeah.
We did Wallet
We were always
regularly.
together.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
background voices.
Yeah, so like when you see like the character walking through a marketplace and you hear like muttering in the background of like, I'll shoot your apples kind of thing.
Right, yeah, you hear that in the background. So they usually have 3 or 4 actors in the booth at the same time, just kind of talking.
Yeah, like improvising like what I would do in a marketplace.
Right, but by the end, like, after a while, it just ended up being like, so like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
no matter what was happening.
We're just like talking about.
We just be talking.
Oh, that's another thing about women in voice acting. Whenever I would direct Walla sessions, I loved directing women because women were so much better at just improvising, talking about whatever for like a minute-long take.
Yeah,
Whereas like, yeah, with men it would be like they would go for 5 seconds and then silence. It's like I need you guys to keep talking.
I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, okay, okay. So I would have to like
Right.
come up with, I would have to come up with like ideas for them to like continue talking because they just.
Do Wallet too, they try to out-funny each other, which is always weird because none of them inevitably are funny.
Yeah.
That always happens too. It's like, just because you're louder doesn't make you funnier, guy.
And also, the characters that you're trying to play are currently in a church. You wouldn't be screaming.